Alright, so let's get this video started. Alright, I've had a lot of fucking issues. Well, I guess the first thing to start off is just talk some serious shit about the Xbox right now. Like I did tell a lot of people before, I went and I got the Xbox. I don't have the videos because some fucking reason they died. Don't ask me about how the hell that happened. I have no clue. Another thing was that, just to go over some of the features issues that it had, which it had, oh my god, a ridiculous amount of issues with the features. The one of the first things was the interface, the dashboard system shit, whatever the hell you want to call it. It had its major issues. First of all, too clunky. You got like a billion things to sell me. I mean, it's got advertising left and right. I couldn't even, basically, I couldn't even look for help without getting advertising. It was ridiculous. You don't really get that too much on the PS3 because you do see a little thing streaming at the top. I really don't even notice it that much, honestly. And but one of the major things, I had a fucking huge tiff about this thing because I'm not very much Xbox experience and stuff like that. Was the lack of real themes on it. It had this thing where it kept saying, "Yeah, we got themes," but it really wasn't themes. It was some bullshit background wallpaper shit. That's all it was. It was just wallpapers. You want to change your theme? They called it themes. They could just fucking called it wallpaper and left it at that. But no. They gotta call it a theme, like it's a fucking theme. But it's not a theme. A theme is like, you don't have. I mean, honestly, what's a theme that's just a fucking wallpaper? I mean, if I'm gonna make my fucking room look like Bangladesh or whatever, I'm not just gonna put a picture of fucking Bangladesh on my wall. That's just stupid. I'm gonna decorate this shit with like some sort of I don't know, something. If I want to have an anime theme in my room, as you can see, it's close to it because I got so much anime shit and really hot looking chicks for posters. But that's still it's even wallpaper. If I really wanted to fucking animate my shit, I don't know, I'd go do some other cool stuff. But the thing about it was I don't put up like just anime posters and say I have an anime theme room. That's just ridiculous. One of the things that I was going to say that was going to be the saving grace for the Xbox was when I was going through the help section, they had actually showed a help section on the Xbox, but how helpful that was, not at all. It was just like a fucking somebody telling me, go and look it up, go online, look it up, here's the website. I'm like, if they had done some sort of, I don't know, Microsoft could have probably just built some generic freaking way to connect the help forums, stuff like that. Your Xbox shit is online, so you might as well connect to the forums and stuff. You're using the internet, and you're charging people for the internet, and these people are paying for it, and other people, even the people who are not paying for it, have to need help with their shit every once in a while, and you provide a piss poor fucking system for helping people. You go through the basic shit. You might as well have a help on how to turn on your Xbox. Because it was like shit that people already went to. How to connect to the internet. I was like, look it up online. Yeah. I was like, oh god, that was so ridiculous. I was getting so hella pissed off with the damn thing. I had a lot of friends that told me, the games. I told everybody, and I'm telling everybody right now, and I'm going to continue telling people is, I'm not going to grade the Xbox on its games. Now, some people are going to say that, well, that's because the games suck on PS3, and they suck on the Wii, and they suck on PC, and they just generally suck because they love sucking and everything. And, no, that's not the case. Developers are really what's the key to great games. It's, and whether or not a company or some hardware gives them the capability to make great games, that is where the games kick in. Not that doesn't have anything too much to do with the system itself. If you really want to go there, fine. I'll say it right now. When a system doesn't give a developer the capability to do stuff, that's when their games are going to suck, or they're going to look piss poor, or they're not going to be as capable. This happened with SOCOM a few years ago when they announced that they were only going to bring it out for the PS3, not because they liked the PS3 or because Sony gave them money, like everybody's going to think, but because they actually ran into the glass ceiling with the Xbox. They could not do it for it. They're like, we tried, it just lacks the capability. Recently, we had some issues that happened with the with Shank. Xbox, once the developers made it turns out the old Xboxes just were not cutting it. They couldn't run Shank very well. They said it was a development issue. It's more the developers are working on using the new Xboxes. If you notice that the new Xboxes have different drives. They have different connectors and different connections, and the drives are a little bit faster and such and such. The connectors from the first Xbox were totally inferior. It doesn't matter how fast the drive was, the connection to get that drive to the CPU, to get that memory read, it was fucking just prehistoric old crap. I mean, the first Xbox was a slap together game and a game system, and I'm talking about the 360. The original Xbox actually probably had a little bit more development in it. That's probably why they didn't die so much. But the first 360 was like slapped together, rushed. They got it out, and then when they sent it out the door, it was just a piece of shit that half of them died, and then instead of like just going back to the